Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you all doing today? I hope all of you are doing well, inshallah. So, I am Coach Binish and I help women gain clarity, direction, happiness, and love in their lives without feeling guilty, ashamed, and sorry. Isn't that what we all struggle with? We all feel guilty for wanting to be happy. We feel guilty for wanting success. We feel guilty for pursuing our dreams. So I will help you get out of that puddle and be okay with wanting what you want. All right. So that's what I do. That's how I help women in their life challenges. Let's come to the topic today. Today we're going to talk about a very, very important part of our lives, which plays a huge role in how we build relationships. Okay, so this is a continuation of our series, Meaningful Life. We want to create a meaningful life within ourselves and around us to be able to benefit and make the most out of what we are blessed with. So the life we have, the relationships we have, the people we have around us, the blessings we have around us, we want to utilize all those things to find the true purpose of our life, or to gain or to get towards our destination, towards get closer towards our true purpose of our life. All right. So one of the goals towards building a healthier and meaningful life that is going to bring you closer to your purpose or your aim in life would be to learn how to manage and resolve conflicts in your life. So, conflict resolution, that is today's topic. We will learn some amazing skills which we can apply and use in our lives to effectively resolve any conflict, any solution, any issue that may come in our lives, whether this issue is about ourselves or whether it is between two people, between somebody else in our life. So that brings me to the next point is that we have different kinds of external conflicts and internal conflicts. That's all happening all the time around us in our lives. Why is studying conflict resolution so important? Okay, the reason is that conflict is something that is a major and inevitable part of our lives. This is something that which you cannot avoid. This is something you can't say that it's never gonna happen. It is impossible that you live with somebody or you work with somebody, you see this person or these people every single day, and you never have an issue with them or you never have a conflict with them. It's impossible. Secondly, it's actually a very healthy and important process or a very healthy part of a good relationship. For any relationship to be healthy and positive and growing, you gotta have some conflicts, because when you have a conflict, you learn how to solve it. And that coming together of solving a conflict brings you closer to that person and it improves your relationship with that person. As a result, making it stronger, making it more meaningful, making it more healthier relationship. All right. As a result of learning the skills and applying the skills of conflict resolution, you learn how to stand up for yourself at times. And then you also learn how to compromise in certain situations, because there's going to be times where you will have to compromise. In every relationship, there is always a give and take. It never should be only take, or only give. because that's not a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship works two ways. It has to work two ways. One person, sometimes you're giving and sometimes you're taking, all right? So that has to happen in harmony and beauty. And that is what a healthy and successful relationship is. Okay, so what could be the cause of a conflict? There could be many causes of conflicts. The main causes are difference of opinion and misunderstandings that could be created between two people or some people, and difference of expectations. So it's very possible the other person has some expectations of you and you are not able to deliver those. And it's also possible that you had some expectations and they were not able to deliver those expectations, and that can cause conflict between you two. So as a definition, what is a conflict resolution? Conflict resolution is actually a process of two or more parties, people coming together. Yes, that's the important part. They are coming together to find a solution for a problem that works best for everybody, for those who are involved, for everybody who is involved in the conflict, and for everybody who may get affected by this solution or by this problem. So this is a process when people come together and work out their differences, work out their concerns. They bring their concerns forward, they listen to each other, and then they come together towards a solution that will help everybody involved in the situation, in the conflict. Okay, it's very important for this to be a teamwork. So the next thing we're going to talk about are the strategies people use in conflict resolution. We use avoiding, sometimes we use defeating, we use compromising, we use accommodating, and collaborating. These are some strategies people use, and we're going to go deeper into that in a few minutes. We just discussed how many types of conflicts there could be. There could be many kinds of conflicts, external and internal. So external conflict would be you having a conflict with somebody else you're in a relationship with, in your household or your workplace. So you would call that an external conflict. And then there are internal conflicts where you may have a conflict within yourself, with your belief system, with your identity, with your personal, spirituality and your personal beliefs, basically. And that is actually the most important kind of conflict you want to solve in your life. I would rate it more important than the external conflicts in your life. It's very important to solve the conflicts within, because that's how you are going to be able to effectively solve the conflicts with other people. So the skills and the tips we're going to learn today are going to help you in either kind of conflict, okay? Conflict with yourself or conflict with other people. All right? So let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about are the 6 steps we can use during the conflict resolution, during the process of conflict resolution, or how it should build up. And these are the steps you're going to take within the conflict resolution process happening within this conversation. You are going to take these steps to make it more effective. All right. So the first thing you got to do is identify the issue. You have to, of course, first recognize that there is an issue, acknowledge it, that there is an issue, and we need to talk about it. We need to address it. So first you identify the issue. Then you do the clarification. The next step is clarification. The step after that, the third step is establishing a common goal. So it has to be common. It has to be everybody involved need to be okay with that goal. And then you determine the barriers in the path of achieving that goal. So what could come in between? What could make it hard? What could make it difficult for you to everybody, all the participants to achieve that goal? So you need to determine those barriers and then work towards removing those barriers or helping each other overcome those barriers so you are able to achieve your goals. Then you have to agree on the best way to resolve. There may be 5 solutions, there may be 10 solutions to a problem, but which one is the best? Which one is going to serve all of you the best? Which one is going to serve the relationship the best? So that's it may not go according to your desire as well. So you got to be honest, you got to be honest in picking what works best for everybody. And then you acknowledge the agreed decision. Once the decision or solution has been made, you acknowledge it, you agree upon it, and then you determine the responsibilities of each person involved. Who is going to do who? And it has to be very, very clearly set rules and responsibilities so that it's not confusing for other people, so that they are able to perform well. Because when the responsibilities and expectations are defined, that's when it's clear, and then people are able to work better, perform better in their lives and in their relationships, and anywhere they are, even at the work, right? Okay, so let's discuss some of the managing skills when you are in the process of problem solving or conflict resolution. What are the do's you should be doing, the do's and don'ts? First, we're going to talk about some do's, which are going to help you manage the process in more effective and better way. The do's, the first thing you got to do is honor the conversation. Honor that you have gathered together to solve a problem. And that is good. That is a good thing. So honor that. Honor the conversation. Honor the person. Honor the place. Honor this whole thing, this whole process. So you come into it with a lot of humility. What's your intention? Are you there to solve, or are you there to cause more problem? So you got to check on that. Then you have to be an active listener. You are not coming into this conversation to win a battle or to win a competition or to win a race or to be awarded as someone who is right. I'm always right. That's not what you are in it for. You are in it to listen to the other person and to be able to understand. You want to do more of listening and less of talking. Imagine if both sides come with this intention. How amazing it's going to be. How beautiful conflict resolution is going to become, and how satisfied your relationships are going to become. But anyways, do your part. Do your part. All right? Then what you need to do is you have to show patience. You have to show patience. There's going to be so many moments within this conversation that it's going to tip you off. That's going to make you go bananas. That's going to make you mad. That's going to be like, how dare you say this? How dare you accuse me of something which I didn't do, which I didn't even thought about. So, you got to have patience. Then you have to have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the mastery over your emotions, the control, the command you have over your emotions, because you don't want your emotions to run this process. Okay? Because that's not going to help you. That's not going to help anybody. It's not going to help this process. If emotions take over, then rarely something good comes out of it. All right, so we have to have emotional mastery. And for that, you can actually watch my video on emotional mastery, how to gain emotional mastery. Watch that video and learn how you can effectively command your emotions and be the boss of yourself. The next thing you need to be careful of is impartiality. Impartiality is that you gotta stay focused and you gotta make sure that you're not taking anything personal and not going in the past. Stay focused at the current topic. Stay focused what you're talking about right now. Don't worry about what happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Okay, stay focused. Then you have to come into this process with a lot of positivity, because you're not here to destroy the relationship. You're here for the relationship to get better, to improve. So make sure that you are coming with a lot of positivity. And then you have to have open communication. Be open about expressing yourself with respect. Convey your feelings, convey your emotions, convey your concerns in a very appropriate, clear, and in a well-mannered way. And that's good communication. And good communication is a combination of active listening and then responding at the right time. And that's also where you need the patience, because you gotta wait until the person in front of you is done talking, and that is when it's your turn to speak. Right? Let's learn some skills for resolution. And these are going to help you resolve any conflict, any problem you may face within your life, within your circle, within your family or work or friends, anywhere. All right? Or within yourself, right? Another thing, that's the most important part. If you are at peace with yourself, that's only when you're going to be effectively able to handle conflicts and problems and issues with other people in your life. Okay? So the skills you need to learn to resolve the conflict is, number one, it's very important not to jump to the defense. There is a conflict because there is an issue between two people, right? There is a conflict because there is a difference of opinion. There is a conflict because there are some concerns. So be aware of that. And being aware of that will give you the strength to be able to remain patient and calm during the process, where you're not going to jump into the defense mode right away. So you have to be aware of that, right? That other person may say some things that may not resonate with you, that may not be correct, but you have to give them this benefit of doubt that they are coming from a place of pain, hurt, or anger, and they need, or concern even, so and they need to convey this to you. So instead of jumping to the defense, hold on and be actively listen to the concerns of that person. Okay? And then at this point, you need to understand that you're not supposed to take things personally. You know where the person is coming from. You very well may have the problem the person is bringing up. You may have to look into it twice. you may be causing some issues in the relationship. So you have to think about it. And you won't be able to think about it if you are in the defense mode or if you are emotionally driven. So you got to be calm, all right? Don't point fingers in a conversation, especially in a conflict resolution process. If you are there to just point fingers, you did this, you did that, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to bring any good out of this conversation, and everybody just leaves angry and upset. Nobody gets anything out of it. Then let the person talk. Don't interrupt when someone else is talking. So you got to let them talk, let them finish, and that is when it's your turn to speak. And that is good in any kind of communication, literally. Not only in conflict resolution, it is good in any other kind of communication as well. That's active communication. That's effective communication. Then try to use I statements more than you statements. For example, say I feel this, I would like certain way, etc. So be careful of accusing the other person, and instead of that, use the I statements, and share how you feel. Maintaining calmness, so important. Again, it keeps coming back. Maintaining calmness is very important for any conflict resolution process to be more effective. Okay, show the willingness to compromise and collaborate. You're not here to win a battle. You're not here to defeat somebody. You are here to make sure the issue is resolved. You are here to make sure that you all get together and find a solution, and then the relationship becomes better and stronger and more meaningful. All right, and for that, both parties sometimes will have to compromise and collaborate. You will have to give up something for the good, for the bigger good, for the good of your relationship. So be ready to compromise and collaborate. The next thing is pay close attention to the nonverbal cues of the other person. So it's very possible, because a lot of us are not trained how to speak or how to express our feelings and emotions or our concerns. We don't know how to talk. We don't know what words we should be using to be able to convey our message in a better way. So give that person some space, some room, some benefit of doubt, and focus on their body language. It is very possible that they are saying something, but they mean something else. It's very possible the person in front of you is saying they're doing okay, they're happy, they're fine, but inside they are burning, inside they're breaking, and they're not okay. So for that kind of person, you have to create a positive and a safe environment so they feel okay to open up to you. Okay, it could be something that's bothering them about you, but your personality is something that they're intimidated by that. So make them comfortable around you, be approachable, and give them that allowance, give them that space, that room, that if you do have a genuine concern about me, my behavior, you are welcome to come and address it, and I'm going to be open to listen to it, and if I can do something to make it better, I will. So have that kind of communication and relationship with your with everybody around you, so they can come and talk to you about their problems. So you need to create that comfortable environment. Of course, there's going to be boundaries. There need to be some rules involved in this, but give them that safe environment that they can come to you and open up and talk about things. All right. The next thing I want to share is you should know when you should apologize and when you should forgive. Forgiveness, we do often more than apologizing, actually. So I'm going to focus on apologizing. So know when you need to apologize. It's very difficult for people to say, I am sorry. And it's even harder to say, I am sorry when you are actually right. But, there's more reward in doing the hard thing. So be the bigger person with humility, not being a bigger person because, hey, I'm better than you, but be the bigger person out of humility and apologize when you think your apology can bring some good. First of all, if you were at fault, then there is no question about it. You have to apologize. And then sometimes if you think that if you do apologize, that's going to add value into your relationship, that may improve the relationship at some level, then go ahead. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Because what is your priority? Your set priority is to resolve the conflict, and you're improving your relationship. So resolving the conflict without being right, without wanting to be right. Okay, that's your intention. That is your priority, that your problems between the two people are resolved over being right. Okay, because why? Because your relationship is more important than anything else. Your relationship matters the most. So you are going to compromise, you are going to forgive, and you're going to apologize and do whatever you can do in your strength to make it work, make it better. And it has to come, of course, I'm not going to undermine the importance of coming together as a team. It has to come from both parties. All right? It has to come from both people. And that is when it's going to produce the amazing results we all want in our relationships. Our relationships are going to grow stronger, healthier, and more meaningful. All right? So that's a wrap, my friends. And if you're watching me on Facebook, please share these videos with your friends. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share with your family and your friends. Bring in more people and share the goodness so others can benefit from it too. Thank you so much for your support and your love for me and your presence for me. It means a lot to me. Wish you all the best in your life. And if you would like me to hold your hand and guide you through your life challenges, message me, go to my website, email me, go on Facebook, and shoot me a private message and get connected right away. All right, I'm going to look forward to you all seeing you all next week, inshallah. All right, you guys take care of yourself. Have a wonderful week. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.